After defeating Kamoshida, we reward ourselves with a late-night movie. The next day, we exchange DVDs, hang out with Ryuji, and study. We follow up with a day of reading, film watching, and tool crafting, which means it's Sunday again and time to drink up. Speaking of which, we go in for another clinical trial at Takemi's and follow up with soaking in the sauna. Kamoshida finally turns himself in, and it's back to a non-stop alternation between increasing our knowledge stat and spending time with Morgana by watching movies or crafting. The following day, the Phantom Thieves take up the mantle of Liberators once more, a name I thought I was really clever in choosing during my first run. After tending to my plant, Morgana and I finish up our DVD rental, and the next day, Mishima believes he knows our secret and wants to help the Phantom Thieves out. Afterwards, I prepare for the days ahead that I'll be spending watching movies or reading, and it's finally time to spend the day with Han. That evening, we work on unlocking the Sun Arcana by working at the local beef bowl shop. The Sun Arcana is very useful for increasing the amount of money we make in dungeon runs. And speaking of, Morgana introduces us to Mementos, the palace of everyone. We change the heart of a minor offender and meet a new character named Jose.
Hey, look! A person? In Mementos? Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
What do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Lady On!
It's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not? Thanks.
Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud!
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy!
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy. Here, you can have this.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa! Hey!
Huh?
Wait! Hey! Doing good? Hey, wait! Oh, I know!
All right. Huh?
Hey! Well then.
After mementos, it's time to study and follow up with the well-intentioned Mishima. Then it's back to work chugging gross concoctions from both the drink stand and Takemi, but not before we work another shift at the beef bowl so we can finally initiate the Sun Arcana. We study and spend time with An, improve our knowledge at home and with Ryuji, and now it's time to put our knowledge to the test and ace our finals. I don't have much to say about the finals themselves, but afterwards the game introduces us to a new character, a counselor the school hired after the events of Kamoshida as a means of looking after the well-being of the students. He's probably my favorite addition to the game, and it's really interesting to see our teammates go in for therapy sessions and expand on their feelings about the struggles they faced before becoming Phantom Thieves.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
Huh?
My name is Takuzo Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Seriously?
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Hey, don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound? There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning? I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Councillor persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then. Yes. Welcome. Well, shall we begin?
Yes. Right.
Right.
Let me think.
Yeah. Quite.
Yeah.
Be careful, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna get going. How are you?
All right then. Welcome. I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So,
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems that you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for?
for example,
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say,
I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
you know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
how about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So...
Sorry.
I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them, they're yours. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal.
All right. I know.
All right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now,
I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about the mental training and presence. Let's see. First off,
all right.
oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school.